Well, hello, I'm David Freeman with Is That Really in the Bible? Are you aware of man's great potential and destiny? Why do you think God created man? Has any church ever told you? Has any religious person ever told you the reason? What happens when we die? Is it true that God's greatest endeavor is to have basically what I would call a soul factory, that soul, sort of like a soul conveyor belt, that when you die, your soul sort of just rolls right up into heaven. And then from that point in heaven, basically what you have is Christian retirement. Now, if you don't know who and what is God, if you don't know who and what is man, if you don't know what happens to you when you die, if you don't know what's it all about, why are we here taking up space? If you don't know the real meaning to life, you really cannot call yourself an educated person. In fact, you are very ignorant if you can't answer these questions that I've just reviewed here. Now, no school will tell you, no church can tell you, no college, no institution can give you the correct answer. Now, the Bible has the answer to this question, but the answer has been distorted by mainstream Christianity. In other words, the answer by mainstream Christianity is that God has a soul factory, that man has an immortal soul that cannot die or be destroyed, and that immortal soul upon death rolls up into heaven or goes to heaven when you die. And then you have the concept of heavenly retirement, which basically, if you think about it, retirement in and of itself has never made a lot of sense to me. Because when you are the most needed, when you are the most valuable as far as knowledge and wisdom, you're put out to farm, at least in a business. When you can make the greatest contribution to that company, to that business, you're put out to farm, you retire. That's never made any sense to me. So the Christian concept is everything you go through in this life, all of the trials, the heartache, the pain, the suffering, all of the experience that you've gotten, experience that has led to wisdom, experience that has led to the point where you know what works, all of that is for nothing. It's just, in the end, you just retire in heaven and we don't do anything for all eternity. That concept has never made any sense to me. Now, let's begin to answer these questions. What is the real meaning of life and why are we here?